All right, so today it is my pleasure to talk with the Canadian pop reggae alternative band Magic. Hello,
What's
how are
going
you?
on?
Not much. Where are you, by the way?
I am in the kind of dining room of my studio house.
Oh, are you in LA, in Los
Yeah,
Angeles?
in Los Angeles. Yeah.
Nice, nice. I know it's pretty hot up there,
It is hot.
right?
Yeah. The air conditioning is working super hard.
Well, you can come visit us in Guadalajara anytime. We have rainy weather right now. But let's get started. We have lots and lots to talk about. New music, new album, everything going on. And I would like to get started with the Brazilian version of Good Feeling About You.
Yeah.
How did that come together? How did you hear about Grupo Acatu and FBC? I want to know all the details about it.
Um, do you like it?
Yes, I like the rhythm. I
Like the
I compared
vibes?
both, like, yeah, like the music videos, like one's more colorful than the other one you went with like black and white, but it pops out like the sounds. So
So what happened was is that we were in Brazil and we had a tour. So we were doing the tour, and then two shows got moved. The festivals got moved to like a year later for whatever reason. So then we ended up in a place called Belo Horizonte for 7 days, which we never get to do, right? We're always moving. And we were like, what do we do? Like, and there, a man named Pedro who works for the company that we distribute our music with, called 1RPM, he said, can I introduce you to a samba band? Because he saw me samba dancing and he was like, oh, you like samba music? Oh, I love samba music. And he's like, how do you feel about doing like a samba remix to Good Feeling About You? And I said, I think that could work. And so we met with them at the studio, this big studio, and it was like their band, which was like 12 people, and our band, and FBC, this very popular kind of cultural rapper in Brazil. And so it was like, okay, we're all here, you know. And I started looking around. I said, well, we already have our behind the scenes guy. I said, hey man, you want to shoot a music video today? And it was all just happened right there. Whatever you were wearing is what you were wearing, whatever, however your hair looked, that's how your hair looked. And we brought some food and we shot a video, and even the arrangement that you're hearing, I was arranging it with them, like in the room, but they're so good at samba. I didn't need to do much, and they just absolutely nailed it. And it was cool. It was like I could speak a lot more Portuguese now, but then 3, 4 months ago, nothing. And it was kind of like we had like Pedro translating. It was a crazy day. And the response I'm getting, I mean, one of my best friends called me yesterday. He's like, that samba remix is everything. He's going crazy. So now you're loving it.
yes, and I like how it's so organic and natural. And now you're telling me like how it came together. Like it like all makes sense, like all the sounds and everything. I really like it.
It was completely organic. It literally happened. Yeah.
That's impressive. And now, what is something from Brazil? I mean, you were out there touring right when the album Inner Love Energy came out. So, what's something from Brazil that you would take to Los Angeles that you miss? Or like, can you tell me about how
Um,
what from the culture you learned?
yeah. Oh, man. There is a food there, um, called cozinha, and it's like potato dough with shredded chicken inside. Man, it's unbelievable. It's so tasty.
I wonder if maybe like in LA, like because it's so
They have it,
diverse.
but it
They
doesn't
might,
taste as
it's
good.
not the same. You already looked, huh?
Yeah, it's not the same flour, it's not the same meat. It's not, food over there is really fresh, really, really fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you're making me hungry.
me too.
um, but I also wanted to talk about um I know this is a really hard question, but do you have like a favorite song from the album? Like, is there one that like sticks with you the most?
Right now it's I'm Rich. I'm loving I'm Rich, man. I didn't realize, you know, until we started singing it live, how good of a song it was, honestly. Like, because when I first wrote it, I wasn't really paying attention to it. I was like, okay, you know. And then all of a sudden, I was like playing it live, and I was like, oh, this is cool. This is like, it feels like, it feels like something classic, like a new classic almost, you know?
And what inspired you, like when you were writing the lyrics? Like,
I think at that time, it was the end of the pandemic, and I remember we it was hard to make money because we had lost all of our jobs as musicians. It was like, and I was feeling like searching. I was definitely not in a place where I was looking for things. I was looking for just organic happiness. And I think I was just in a place where it was like, I was just happy to play basketball with friends, or, go swimming and just do really normal things. And that was that was more that was rich to me. It was, and it still is. It really carried on with me. It was a very healing song. And it was recorded so quickly. Like once we recorded it, it was just like one of those like bah, bah, go, go, go.
and especially after like the pandemic, when we value things and like health, like our health, like being healthy, and like the small things, it puts it into perspective. And being in LA, it's expensive, so yeah.
Ah, see, that's for another day. Yeah.
Yeah. But now, okay, now that your album Interluminary has been out and we've had a chance to listen to it and fall in love with it, do you have plans to visit Mexico?
Of course we do. Of course we do. That's all happening. It's all in the works. We really encourage artists our fans to make sure that if you're not following us, just like, subscribe, follow, because then you get the information so you don't miss the show. Because that's what's happening. Like we'll go to a city and we'll run into somebody and they'll be like, "You had a show?" And I'm like, "Open up your app. Do you follow us?" And they're like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay, just press the button. It's not that hard." And we really encourage it. And you know because we know that right now we're about to come back on tour and stuff. This is a really good time to follow Magic. We're and we're really looking forward to being back in Mexico. It has been way too long, and our fans have been very patient, and we're very lucky to have them.
Now, I also wanted to congratulate you because this year we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of Rude. What memories do you have from 10 years back?
Oh, a lot of traveling. Yeah. There was a lot of flights. It was almost like 100 flights in one year. Yeah, it was
That's a lot.
shocking amount of flights. And we were running around chasing the song, chasing this hit song. So I think definitely, built a foundation with my bandmates as brothers, traveling the world together, uh, seeing so many countries in one year was, you can imagine, it's the song exploded everywhere, right? So going around and meeting so many people was amazing. And I think the one thing that we had um, that I think a lot of bands have, that's why bands so special, is just like the love for food, like bands like to eat, bands go and eat. That's what bands do. Like, yeah, let's go eat, let's go eat, let's go eat. Like, and we went to the best places, not the most expensive places, the best places. We went where the local people went, to their favorites, to their taco stands, to the where, and we continue to do that. We still do that. It's
It's
like,
also like that
that's the
little
culture
hole
of
in the
magic.
wall.
Yeah, that's the culture of magic. And that's what we do. So don't be surprised if we're in your city and you're just like walking. I remember I was in Brazil, and I was in, where was I? It was a place called Belo Horizonte, and that's actually where we made the samba remix. And I was just walking around by myself, and I ended up going into like this bar, and then people started to recognize me. Then everyone's taking pictures. And then I was like, okay, are we done with the pictures? They're like, yeah, okay, let's just eat, let's just chill. And, bought everybody drinks, and we just hung out, and it was like, that's kind of the culture of magic. We like to be with the people. We don't like to separate ourselves. Like whenever we do festivals, my manager, tour manager, was like, you have to stop walking around the festival. you know and I'm like, no, my set is done, I'm gonna go watch Elton John. I'm gonna go watch these artists. And that's how we are.
I love that. And that's the best way to know about a country. It's through its food. So when you come back to Guadalajara, please visit us. We can get some tacos and everything for
Okay,
you prepped
okay.
up. Will you give us, invite our audience? And if you would like to sing a little piece of your new music, inviting them to follow you, that would be pretty nice.
What's going on, guys? It's Nasri from the band Magic, hanging out here. And we got a new song out called I'm Rich. Have you heard it yet? I'm rich. I'm rich with it. Don't need money to define me. Got love inside me. I'm rich. Love you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Pleasure talking to you. Take care and
Awesome. Thank
stay
you.
cool.
Oh, woo.